Mathematicians, this week we're working on 2N.2.1, which tells us we're going to use the relationship between addition and subtraction to generate basic facts up to 20. What does that even mean? Well, we're going to work on fact families this week. That's what basically that says. So you can use subtraction to check your addition facts, and you can use addition to check your subtraction facts. So if you're unsure if you're correct, that's how you can kind of check. So to check 12 plus 5 equals 17, you can work the problem in reverse. Does 17 minus 5 equal 12? Yeah, that's how you check your work. So you know that you found the correct answer. When you add two numbers together to check that you have added correctly, you can turn your addition problem into a subtraction problem. That's how you check your work. So 5 plus 6 equals 11. To check this problem, turn it into a subtraction problem starting with the answer. Remember, always start a subtraction problem with the largest number in the addition problem. So the answer is 11, so we're going to do 11 minus 6. And what does that equal? 5. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you use the 6 or the 5, either one. If we did 11 minus 5, what would the answer be? Yeah, it'd be 6. So addition and subtraction fact families are addition and subtraction facts. They're related to each other. That's why I call them families, because they're related to each other. So let's look at this. So addition and subtraction fact families are addition and subtraction facts that are related to each other. They consist of 3 numbers. So let's look at 2, 6, and 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. What if we did a subtraction? 8 minus 2 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. Yeah, see? It's just all the same 3 numbers being repeated. We just rearrange them. Let's look down here. All right, so you're going to need your whiteboard. So if you don't have your whiteboard, go get it. And if you have your guided practice notes, get those too. But you're going to probably need to work these out on a whiteboard. So you should have a whiteboard no matter what. So let's solve these addition problems and write the related subtraction problem for each of the following. All right, so we do 5 plus 7. What does that equal? 5. We had 5 and 2 more. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what are the 3 numbers we're going to be working with? I'll put them out here. 5, 7, and 12. So 5 plus 7 equals 12. We just said that. And then we have to write the subtraction problem. So which one are we going to start with? We're going to start with the answer. That's the biggest number. So we do 12 minus, now do you want to do 12 minus 7 or 12 minus 5? It doesn't matter. We're going to have to do both. So 12 minus 7 equals what? We're only working with 3 numbers, so what is it? Yeah. Okay. Now, what if we wrote 12 minus 5? What's the answer going to be? Still, we're only working with 3 numbers. So that's our fact family. So the answer would be 12. Then 12 minus 7 equals 5, and 12 minus 5 equals 7. Okay. I want you to try this one by yourself. So you need to try it by yourself. Don't just watch through the video. Try it on your own. So you're going to pause the video. You're going to write the answer down. You're going to write 14 plus 5 on your whiteboard. And then find the answer. And then you're going to write the 2 subtraction problems that go with it. Remember, you're only using 3 numbers, so you just have to find 1 number, and then you can rearrange them. So take time to do that now. Okay, did you find the answer to that? 14 plus 5. What's 4 plus 5? 9. 1 plus 0 is 1. So the answer here is 19. So these are the 3 numbers we're working with. We start with our answer. And I'm just going to go in order from left to right. 19 minus 14 is 5. Then you have to write 2. You have to write 2 subtraction problems. And 19 minus, I'm just going to do the next one, 5 equals, what's the other number? 14. So those are our fact families. You're only working with those 3 numbers. Okay? Try 8 plus 7. What is 8 plus 7? Pause the video. Okay, 8 plus 7 is 15. Is that what you got? If you didn't get 15, pause it right now and fix it, because 8 plus 7 is 15, and then fix your subtraction problems, okay? So pause that if you didn't get that. All right. So we start with the answer, which is 15. You do minus, just go in order from left to right. Minus 8 equals, we're only working with 3 numbers. What number do we have left? 7. Okay, start with the answer. Minus, what's the next one? 7. And what's the number we have left over? 8. Good. Okay, next one's real easy. 19 plus 1. We're just adding 1, so what's the next number up from 19? 20. So do your subtraction problems. Pause the video so you can write your subtraction problems down. Okay, we start with our answer. 20 minus, and I just go left to right, that way I don't mix anything up. 19 equals, what number we have here? 1. Remember, only working with 3 numbers. Start with the answer again. Do the next one. 1. And then what number? What's the only number we haven't used yet? 19. Good. So is that what you got? I hope so. All right. Let's look at 7 plus 11. So I want you to try, if you can count up, if you can do 11, 12, 13, 14. If you draw tally marks, it's going to take a long time. So let's get out of the habit of having to draw tally marks. You can do it the mathematical way. You do it like this. 11 plus 7. 7 plus 1 is what? 8. 1 plus 0 is what? 18. So 7 plus 11 is 18. Okay. All right. So pause the video and write your 2 subtraction problems. Start with the answer, subtraction, and just start with the first number, 7. Okay. And what's the third number that we're working with here? 11. Okay. Our next subtraction problem, we start with the answer and then do the next one. Equals, and what number have we not used yet? 7. Good. Okay. Now look, we're gonna go backwards this time. This might be a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna solve the subtraction problem and write the related addition problems for each of these numbers. Okay. All right. So erase your whiteboard. We're gonna do 16 minus 9. What is 16 minus 9? Okay. Okay, so when we subtract, we can't take 9 from 6, so we've got to borrow 1 from here. That makes that 0. And this becomes 16. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now we're looking at 16 minus 9. That is 7. And then 0 minus 0 is 0. So 16 minus 9 is 7. Okay, now figure out the 2 addition problems. Pause the video, work them out. We're only working with 3 numbers, remember? Okay. So this one is a little bit different. We're not going to start with the answer on this one because look what would happen if we start with the answer. We would do 7 plus, because I want addition problems, 16 equals 9. Well, that's not true, is it? If we're doing 16 and 17, the number shouldn't get smaller, it should get bigger, right? So we can't start with the answer when we're going backwards, when they're wanting us to go from subtraction to addition. Okay? So let's erase that. So we know our answer is 7. So we kind of go backwards though. So we're going to take our answer and then do a plus, and this time we're going to go right to left. 9 equals 16. Now, is that correct? Does 7 plus 9 equal 16? Yeah. And what's our other addition problem? Well, we just switch these two numbers around. Now we do 9 plus 7 equals 16. Okay? What about this one? What's 14 minus 10? 4 minus 0 is what? 4. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. So 14 minus 10 is 4. Yeah. All right. So what's our addition problem? How do we do it this way? Yeah, we're going to go backwards. So pause the video and do your 2 additional problems and see if you have it correct. Okay. So I do 4. I got to put the plus sign there. We're going to go backwards. We're going to start right. So we do 10 equals 14. And now we're just going to switch these 2 numbers to make our second problem. 10 plus 4 equals 14. See, real easy. All right. This one figure out on your own. 17 minus 8. What is that? And then what's your 2 addition problems? Pause the video and figure these out now. $17 minus 8. We can't take 8 from 7. So we have to borrow from over here. This becomes a 0. And this becomes 17. Problem 17 minus 8 is 9. So your answer here should be 9. Okay. And then how do we do our addition? 9 plus, and we just go backwards. 8 equals 17. And then start with the answer again. Now take the second number, 9. Second one again. So now we just reverse it. 8 plus 9 equals 17. Sorry, my stuff is showing up really slow again. Okay, what about the next one? 14 minus 6. What is 14 minus 6? And then what are your 2 addition problems? Pause the video and figure that out now. Find out 14 minus 6 equals 8. Okay, we start with that 8 and do plus 6 equals 14. That looks like a Y, doesn't it? It did not come out very well. Okay, and then our second one, you just flip the numbers. 8 plus, or sorry, 6 plus 8 equals 14. Okay, what about the next one? What is 18 minus 9. And what are your two addition problems? Pause the video and figure this out. Okay, 18 minus 9 is 9. So we do 9 plus 9 equals 18. Do we do a second addition problem? It'd just be the same thing, because they're just flipping the numbers around, and they're the same number. That did not turn out right, did it? There we go. So, yeah, it's just the same number. You only have one addition problem on this one. So next is your independent practice, and you will do wonderful on that.